Howdy folks, how are y'all doing? My name is Reese, and welcome back to our Hexxit II Let's Play adventure, where we recently defeated a horrible beast that was... no, it was actually a Necromancer, I don't know what I'm saying. That was kind of terrifying. I don't remember the last one we killed sprouting legs. What was that? And then also, what's going on here with this? A Mimicrab claw. So this place is overrun with Mimicrabs. We don't want to stay here, do we? Last time we were here, we fought a Necromancer, and it was a miserable affair, wasn't it? Had to go chase him down. We lost our favorite boots. I don't even remember what the name of those boots were now. I'm gonna have to, like, look them up. I guess I could actually just look up boots. They're literally right there. Cloud boots. The best boots in the world. What do I need? I need a couple of golden feathers. I think we have those. A couple of diamonds. That's not hard. The Hexxit diamond. Okay. We need Hexxit essence from a Hexxbiscus. Comment down below if you know how to get that. Besides from a dungeon chest. What do we need? Oh, we need to get a okay, the essence gives you the essence, and the essence gives you the Hexxbiscus. You can get these from an inn city or a dungeon, which is good to know, I suppose. There's other options. Blacksmiths will apparently sometimes have them. Nether fortresses. We might actually already have a couple of those. The Fallen Star seems a little trickier. The Fallen Star seems like that one's going to be a little bit of a... Like, I can't even click on it. So do I need to actually be keeping a lookout outside for stars to fall from the sky? Is that something that's just going to happen on occasion, allegedly? I kind of feel... so much smaller now and insignificant now that I can't just run and jump off the edge of this building and just charge out there. Well, I'll tell you what, we haven't actually managed to fully capture this building, which was our original plan. We're going to turn this into our fortress, and that seemed a lot more doable when we had the magic boots that would let us, you know, run around and jump up on top of things. We do still have our hook shot. We have a couple of them. We got another one somewhere. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to grab an axe, if I can find one. I know that I had one at one point once upon a time, and it's probably inside of one of these containers. Or it's in my inventory and I just don't see it. That's also possible. That happens from time to time. I'm notoriously bad at seeing things that are directly in front of me. I don't see my axe, though, and it's starting to feel like my axe might be gone, though I don't know where to. We need to sort out our inventory, and we need to figure out what we're going to take with us on our next leg of the adventure. We do have a diamond greatsword, which the inscription on the blade reads, "My power can only be awakened in the light of the sun." That sounds familiar. That sounds very oddly familiar. It also has huge attack damage. Is this like a big, ridiculous two-handed weapon? No, it isn't. I do kind of want to go test with it, though, because this has... What is our attack damage? 9 plus 3. This has 10... But then, in the light of the sun, I suppose we should just go ahead and have a quick rest. We're not spending a whole lot of time inside of the fortress today. I figured we'd head out, move on, maybe try to find a chocobo so that we can gain some of our ability to move quickly around the world that we've now lost. Those are the bones of a crate dragon or some such nonsense. I don't actually know the specifics of what kind of bones I'm looking at down there, nor do I think that it particularly matters in the grand scheme of the things, but... I really wish I knew where my axe was. I'm very upset by that. I'm gonna go ahead and just hit this with my bare hand. There we go. Excellent. And then now I have a chest here. Go ahead and break this too. I don't care. Now that I'm no longer taking command of the castle, I don't really care if we leave it in ruins. I just want to have, like, I want to know everything that we have here. I want to catalog it all and kind of know what we're leaving behind, in case we ever want to come back and get any of it. So we'll break both of these as well. And we will make a little compilation chest, or compilation if you want to say it correctly. I've gotten used to hearing people say compilation. There's a couple of different YouTube channels I watch, where when they're referring to specifically Final Fantasy VII and the compilation, they'll call it the compilation, and I don't know why. I've never looked at the way the Final Fantasy VII compilation is spelled. Is it spelled differently? Because they'll do that. Those Square Enix games. They'll spell things in a weird way just to be quirky, I suppose. Or try to get across some kind of idea or message. We got a couple of iron great swords. They're not that great. They're about on par with this. But we could definitely save some inventory space if we wanted to bring these with us. Yes, actually, if we used one of them a bit more, it wouldn't be quite so much a waste. So maybe we won't do that. Also, we found some special leather in one of these chests, didn't we? Special leather that could be used to possibly create a backpack. So, I mean, we could make a bottom backpack piece, and then a middle backpack piece and a top backpack piece, and then combine them together to get increasingly larger backpacks, which is kind of a strange thing to do. We could just make the small one. And then presumably, if we look at uses for the small one, can it be upgraded? It kind of looks like no. It kind of looks like it can't be upgraded. I'm hitting the uses button. Oh no, it can. The small... What? Well, it can just be arbitrarily crafted into the bigger one? I think there's some steps missing here. But if we wanted to do that, we would need to have all these different pieces. And we just don't have that many. Nor does it matter right now, because we're just not going to do that. I was saying last time that before we killed the Necromancer, we never really heard sounds of anything other than skeletons moving about in here. But now that the Necromancer's dead, I hear like a vanilla Minecraft zombie somewhere down below us. Which means that in his absence, regular vanilla mobs are now spawning. What is that? Teleport stone. What is that? Mystical object created by an ancient race. Hold right-click to set a position, then do it again to teleport there. Sneak while holding. Right-click to remove the saved location. Where did that come from? It was just here on the ground. That's kind of suspicious. And a little bit concerning. Are we going to be bothered by it? Yes. But not so much so that we don't focus on what the immediate issue at hand is, which is sorting out everything that's up here, deciding what we're going to take down with us. Because getting back downstairs isn't as simple anymore now that we can't just jump off and then, you know, use the hook shot to get back up here. Life's gotten hard over the last 20 minutes, depending on how you want to count it. Do we count the time in between recordings? Do we just count in-game time? The world is a different and much rougher place now in-game, and I'm not looking forward to figuring out how to survive in it. So let's take stock of our armor right now. First off, Spider Leggings is not the highest quality armor, but if we have a full set, we can climb up on things. Now, unfortunately, as you might have noticed, we simply do not have a full set. Also, is that another one of those stones? Or, no, that's the same one that I just accidentally threw in there. So let's do a little inventory here, and let's figure out first off why this is here, because it shouldn't be. That's a mistake on my part. It's an error. I've erred in my ways. I want to do an inventory of all of my armor. We'll put it all up here in this chest, and we will kind of compare and contrast what we've got in terms of weapons and armor. I'm going to have to shuffle some things around. This is going to be the random nonsense chest down here now, and there is quite a bit of random nonsense. Oh, that's a good shield, though. We want to hold on to that one. It has no durability. Got our spiked gloves that'll let us climb, similar to what we've got with the spider armor, except better, because it's not an entire suit of armor. I thought these were related, but this is a tortoiseshell legging, and apparently the giant tortoise's power, should you fashion a full set from its shell, will allow you to regen health much faster. The shell prevents most forms of damage from the rear as well. I think that's supposed to rhyme, but I read it in a peculiar way. With a full set of regenerating goo touches your skin, you can feel your maximum health overflowing, and whenever you are damaged, a small slime may appear, which can restore your health if you can reach it. That's weird, and also we don't have enough for that, but that's cool. Heavy iron boots. Okay, we can now say pretty definitively that there's no armor left in here, and no weapons, so we'll put all that back in there. And yes, I did accidentally put the teleporting stone back in there again. Now everything that isn't armor has to come out of here, and there's a bunch of stuff in here that's not armor. We'll leave the arrows, that's fine, that's basically the same principle. We're going to leave that up there now, magic essence, all this stuff. All of the glowing bread, I don't know if we can eat that, it sounds tasty. Stop that. We're running low on torches as it is. So we definitely want to take a bow and all of the available arrows. And then in terms of weaponry, what have we got? First off, these two seem like our best bets. I don't know if I want to carry around a couple of iron swords. I want the vampiric staff for sure, and the pirate shield. That's a definite given. We've got to take that. But then what are we going to suit up in? Okay, so we've got the spider gear. The bull chestplate's cool. I like that quite a bit. We have the Inquisition helmet, which how does that differ from this one? The diamond helmet is actually better in terms of armor toughness, but it has less overall durability. So, I don't know, 3 armor, 2 iron toughness, 1 iron toughness. This might win just by the basis that it looks kind of cool, and it does look kind of cool. I don't know why, but I kind of hoped I would just find my other boots here. Oh, wait a minute, you know what I just realized we can do? We can carry an entire second set of gear on our person just as cosmetic. And then if something happens to the regular armor, we'll just swap it out of cosmetic into a regular old... We are so clever! Good on us, we are so clever! So this iron helmet, for example, right? I don't know if we can combine these two, or if that will lose the enchantments on them. It'll lose the enchantments, so we don't want to do that. We can repair this in an anvil, though, I'm sure. But that, even though it only has 2 armor versus 3 armor, it also... Oh, we can't... Well, that's fine. It has Unbreaking, Lunar Shield, Respiration 2, Aqua Affinity. That's a fine piece of helmet, but also maybe I shouldn't wear it. Maybe I should save that for when I want to go underwater. Respiration 2 and Aqua Affinity, that's like when we want to go explore something underwater, we're going to want to have that on our personage. And then in the meantime, Projectile Protection 2... I don't know. I think I might just take these weird trousers and these shoes here. Let's have a look at what we got. What do these do? Projectile protection, negative 5% speed. Absolutely not. Cosmetically, though, sure. And then maybe we'll put these on. And that on. Oh, we look ridiculous. We look absolutely ridiculous. That's actually more ridiculous, though, somehow. We'll do this. This looks less assuming. You see this coming towards your village, you don't immediately think I'm there to, you know, conquer you and rule over you with an iron fist. As for the leggings, we might as well go ahead and just outright wear them, because what is that, 6 armor versus 5 armor? Well, I don't know if we take these, though. If we take these, there's a possibility we might find the rest of the pieces of the set. Maybe we do want to wear them. Maybe we take those with us, and then we also take the spiked glove. We'll keep this for later. All the rest of this can stay here for all I care. And then down here, I'll tell you what, we're going to take that golden feather, for sure, and we're going to take the tanned leather, and all of the food items, and the diamonds, and the gold, and the iron, and the emeralds. Heaven help me, we're taking the emeralds. And the emerald shards? Can we combine those together to make just like a regular emerald and save some space? I don't know what I'm going to do with a cursed bone, but I'll take it too. I don't think I need life essence. Diamond nugget, can that be used to create a diamond? Yes, it can. I don't know if I need a block of tin. I don't know what I'm going to do with spiders. Can be used for repairing and trading in some taverns. For repairing and trading. Better take them with me. Everything else can stay up here. Yeah, okay. We might come back here, we might not. Who knows how long this series will last if you folks like it. Once we're kind of done with the challenge aspect of it all, maybe we come back and play some more, but yeah, that's just like a regular old vanilla spider in here now. Now that the evil wizard guy is done, well, he's a necromancer. I guess I should get it correct, shouldn't I? Someone's gonna comment, actually, he was not a wizard. He was a necromancer. I myself am a necromancer in the order of Necromancer, and I don't appreciate you referring to him by something other than his chosen title of Necromancer. Yep, that's just a regular old skeleton now. That does make me wonder, so I guess this place is overrun with vanilla monsters. There's probably creepers around here now, like inside of and behind bookcases, which is creepy. But, I mean, what about the guys who live here that we never finished wiping out? They're still around, like those guys. How do they feel about their house being overrun by monsters, and are they going to do anything about it? Also, I feel invincible now. I don't know why, and I know that I'm not. What happens if I, like... Yeah, that just doesn't deal as much damage as you would want it to. You know, considering it's supposed to be this massive AoE attack. It just... I mean, sure, it does damage. I imagine against a lot of smaller enemies that might be useful. But I don't know. Against these guys, I'm not too pressed on the matter. I kind of want to push my way through here just to see if there's anything cool that we missed. But it really does feel like there's just not going to be, you know what I mean? It kind of feels like it's just going to be more of the same, more chests with items we can't collect because we don't have enough inventory space, more guys like this. This sword, by the way, definitely seems to be a better call for us. I'm going to eat some bread, though, before I die. And then I don't want to spend more time in here than I have to, so I think we're going to try to find our way to the exit ASAP. Did I ever defeat all the guys back here? We need to find the stairs down. We never did find that. Is it dark outside? Oh! Oh, that's probably why neither of my swords... Oh, there are monsters nearby, eh? Well, I mean, yeah, I do hear them. I hear what appears to be spiders over here. Hello? But it's not. There are no spiders over here. Game. You gotta let me sleep, man. You gotta let me sleep in one of these beds. There's so many beds. One of them's gotta be far enough away from monsters that it's not gonna be an issue. Yeah, get rid of these things. Don't want to hold those up in my inventory. I hear that spider. What was that? Did anyone else hear Satan whispering or whatever that is? What is that? Get out of my inventory. What is the whispering? I don't remember hearing whispering before. Is that back here? Where was the whispering coming from? Ooh. Hi, guys. No, we gotta figure out where that whispering's coming from. I hear like a portal or something, too. Oh, gosh. No, no, no. We're gonna die in here. Don't like that. Don't like that. Run, 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 run. Run, run, run! As fast as we can! You can't catch me, I'm the Howdy Folks man. We literally have a tool specifically for this, in this situation. Where we can absorb the energy of our enemies. These boots! Taking up all my inventory space. Okay, are we good? Can we head back down? I gotta figure out what that whispering is. It's gonna drive me crazy until I find out. Come here, you. Thank you for actually, like, being super chill about this, though, bro. Thank you so much. I'm switching back and forth between these. Right, so, demonic whispering. That wasn't this room, right? That was this one back here? Yeah. Yeah, it seems to be, like, isolated right here. That's so creepy. And what about here? Is this literally just... Okay. A back door to the library. Is there something outside the castle? Is there something inside the castle on one of these upper floors that we didn't go and check? I'm pretty sure we secured the upper floors Did we? Actually, did we? Have we ever been to the floor directly above us and to that room? Hold on a tick, let's find out. That would be like right over here in this corner, correct? Yeah, there's nothing here. You can't even hear the voices of Satan's demons whispering at you from up here. That exclusively happens the further down you go. Look, we can't leave until we know what this mystery is. I don't want to be here. I would like to go, but I gotta figure it out. So, let's see. If we go back here, maybe we just gotta, like, poke a hole in the wall or something. Right? Definitely sounds like it's over here. Maybe through here? That is so creepy sounding. See what I mean? It sounds like it's right on top of us, whatever it is. Maybe we gotta go down a level. You know what? Let's take a risk. I'm so creeped out right now. What if that's not part of the game? I haven't considered that. What if my computer is just haunted or something? Is that even coming through on the game audio? Yeah, it is. Okay. Let me verify real quick. Yeah, that's a dark and creepy room. Oh yeah, look! Another portal. Just here. Just in this room. For some reason. No explanations given. I guess we haven't asked for one either. We've clearly never been to this section of the castle. Oh, Shrek, no, easy does it there, pal. That's the last thing I want is to be knocked off into this other room with no way out. Let's see, if I build enough of a staircase down... It'd be great if what I could do was build like a wall behind me that I couldn't get knocked off of. But for now, I think we might resort to using our bow and arrow and just firing straight down into these guys. How many potions do they have? How many times can they heal themselves in this manner? So they all have at least one potion, is what we're learning from this here. There we go. And I know that there's a guy back there, but the hope right now is that if we just hop down here, that's our emergency way out. Anybody else in here? Hello? There's a guy in there. There's a couple of them in there. With the weird little pictures above their heads, whatever that represents. Oh. Sweet heavens. Okay. What is that thing up there? Oh, geez, I just, like, walked right into that, didn't I? Well, hey, this is good. This is a good place to drop off some bones. Heaven knows we've got a lot of those. Should we just have a little pop into the nether portal? And just kind of see what's going on the other side? If so, maybe we ought to actually go ahead and do this. Hopefully, you know, minimize the likelihood that someone's going to come through there and harass us. So these are different arrows here. We're going to leave behind all of our really good blocks of materia. Materials, even. And in fact, maybe we go ahead and use this teleporter. I don't know how many times you can use this. Wait, hold on. What are the instructions for this? Hold right-click to set a position. Okay. So do I need to take the shield off, maybe? There we go. Teleport stone is active. I don't know how many times we can use it, but presumably we can use it to get back here if we need to. Let's see what the Nether's like in Hexxit II. Can't be too bad, right? Just the Nether. Most mod packs forget about the place. It's usually pretty much the same. So far, it's just a nightmare. Like a red nightmare. It's kind of just an empty void. There's my hand. I hope that's my hand. Actually, it doesn't make any sense that it... Oh. Yeah, nope, this looks suggestive when it's like that. And I don't know how to feel about it. Okay. This is pretty much the Nether, isn't it? Kind of looking that way. Kind of your bog standard Nether. I actually like it here. It reminds me of a normal game of Minecraft, where everything in the world makes sense, and there's not a necromancer who is lost and you can't find him, or creepy ghost sounds. There's weird little whatever those things are I don't care for. But otherwise, this just seems pretty normal. It seems pretty chill. I mean, a bit of fire, sure. There's some trees. That's different. I like that. What are these? Ghostwood leaves? That's cool. Pretty cool. The locals, are they chill? That's a plague zombie pig man. Oh, that's different. That's a salamander that spits fire at you. Okay. You know what? Maybe it's not all so similar. Maybe there's some weird different things. There's a spider. Maybe it's chill. Spider doesn't seem chill. Spider seems to have a laser lock on me and is moving very quickly towards my position. Spider definitely seems like it wants to consume my flesh. I'm being shot at by a ghast. What on earth am I looking at there? Is that like a hellhound? There's hellhounds, there's spiders, there's fire-spitting salamanders. Maybe we're gonna go... Maybe this isn't so nice. Maybe this isn't the sort of nice reprieve from the horrors of the overworld that I was hoping it would end up being. Maybe this is just a bit of a nightmare in and of itself. And, gosh darn it, maybe we want to go back to a place where, at the very least, we understand what's going on, right? We understand the meta. We know that right on the other side of this wall are these guys. Fellas? Hey, what's up? Why don't you come on over here for a second? Why don't you just come right on over here? There you go, pal. Come on. You're not that guy, pal. There you go. You're doing your best, aren't you? You son of a gun. Oh, good, the game is frozen. That's a wonderful time for the game to freeze, all things considered. Switching back over to this one. I really don't like those sounds that I'm getting from this nether portal. It definitely sounds like some sort of evil chant, like it's trying to summon me into its... Actually, it did work, if that's what it's trying to do. Hello? Is the game frozen, or what's happening here? If it is trying to summon me, it did a great job, because we did absolutely go into it and have a look around. So I don't know, maybe Notch has already gotten my soul or whatever happens there. Herobrine has already, you know, taken me into his dark palace or whatever happens. Guys, where'd y'all go? Is it safe in here? Did I kill you all? I mean, aside from that guy up in the corner, who's still looking really sus. He's a banshee? That's a banshee? I don't know if that's a banshee. I think it's about to be a banshee. By which I mean it's dead. Yeah, I didn't really think that through at all. Oh, there's a couple of them. What happens if they get close to you? Oh, hi. There you are. I was wondering what happened to you. I was wondering. Come here, let me get your feet. Hold still. Come on, do it again. Yo, are you giving up? Are you done? Is that it for you? No more adventuring? You just give up? Is it the banshee making that noise? I thought it was the portal. I think it's the banshee. Is that the sound that banshees make? I think it is. No more creepy sounds from that banshee. It's dead. I killed it. Yeah, I see these guys, but they don't seem to see me, and that's how we're gonna keep it. Let's get out of here. If we can figure out like a quick and easy way to escape, we're gonna go ahead and drop off these blocks and get back our useful things. There we go. How the heck do we get out? Just out this window? There was a time when I would have said, nope, that's going to be property damage to my future abode. But now I have decided that, nope, we're just getting the heck out of here. If we can jump off the edge and use this as a tool to sort of grab hold of, like, ledges and prevent fall damage, then that's absolutely how we're getting out of here. So first off, we do have a sort of home right here at the front of it. And this part of the place has been secured. Except for this hole here, but, like, I mean, I don't know if anything's going to come through that door. For right now, this is as good a place as any to just kind of call a base of operations, a place to store all of our golden feathers, which took damage. Take up a feather, gild it in gold, take a great leap, and believe in the power of old. You won't be harmed, provided you're armed with the feather of gold, but use sparingly, my falling friend. If the feather breaks, your life may end. Okay, we're going to keep that with us, because it sounds like it's going to keep us safe. But it also sounds like it has a recipe, which is handy. Now, what I talked about before was we were going to go find a chocobo. I'm going to go ahead and just dump all this in here again, like we did before. We're going to hold on to that. Get rid of that. Bring all of this with us, all this food, and the bread. I definitely want to reset that teleporter. How do I do it? Sneak while holding right-click to remove the saved location. So we want to sneak, hold down sneak, and then hold right-click. There we go. It seems to have reset. Let's take a quick nap, reset our spawn down here, get a bright day, and then go see if we can find a chocobo. Because if we can find a chocobo and we can lure it in and feed it some greens, which I know we had some of at one time. I don't see them in here. We got a chocobo saddle. Did we leave the greens at the other base? That would have been an awful mistake to make. But of all the things that are in here, I think all we need is the saddle, and then hopefully we find some more greens as we go. We're going to need arrows, of course. Shows how little I know. To have left them behind would have been a mistake, one that I'm glad that I did not make. But it looks like, judging by what we have now, we're ready to go, so don't have a cow. If I exit this inventory with a Luke Heel nut and go out and see if we can find some glory. Greens? Was it Geisel? Geis? That's it. That's the stuff we want. If they're just, like, right in front of me on this screen, I'm going to be very upset. But there we go. Let's go see if we can find a chocobo. I'm going to set a mark on the map so we can always find our way back here. First things first, we're going to go ahead and just delete that. And then right here on my person, we're going to create a new waypoint, and we're going to call it home with a question mark. We're going to make the color of it a nice sort of bluish color. And we're going to make the picture a house, because I guess this is home. It's not exactly where we want to call home, but it's what we've got. Now, we've got a couple of different options of directions we can head in. We've got some verdant green fields in that direction. But we also have a tower in that direction, and that could be a fun thing to go explore. Now, of course, the tower is going to be full of horrible, creepy beasts, but... Okay, I was really hoping that would grab the leaves. So we're not going to take fall damage, but that is going to break over time. So we should probably keep it in our inventory and keep an eye on it. You know, keep it on the hotbar so we can tell whether or not we can survive great falls. And probably not push it. You know what I mean? Let's not take unnecessary risks around here. If we can avoid it, then at all costs, I think we're going to avoid it. We got sunflowers just floating in the sky. That's silly. Don't know how that works. I just want to find a chocobo that I can make my chocobro. Also, I do see this portal into another dimension. Normally going through these, if you're careful and cautious, you can find cool treasures. So I don't know if we're going to... Yeah. See, this is the sus part. I don't know if we can walk on this fabric of reality. So let's not even try. Let's just do this. Into the next tier. Okay. Yeah. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it. If I break a block, would it all go falling down? That's what I expected to have happen. Kinda looks like it's just cacti. What a fun guy. It's cacti. I'm not trusting it, though, is the only issue. I'm so worried that, like, it's gonna break if we're not careful. I don't know the mod well enough to know what you could reasonably have happen. Yeah, I don't trust any of this, and I don't want to be here anymore. If there is epic loot to be discovered, we're gonna find it elsewhere, because we're not staying here any longer than we have to. I think that normally these are like mazes and you have to like solve your way through them. But I might be wrong about that. We can also build our own dimensional doors and have a little pocket base that we go to. That would be cool. I think I remember doing something similar to that during my Tekkit main, Tekkit space. It was just called Tekkit. If you went into the file system, it was called Tekkit main, but I don't know what else to call it. Are we back in the overworld yet? There were lions around last time we were here. I don't want to linger. Remember, what we're looking for is a chocobo. Alright, we have yet to see a single chocobo in this series, so we're just kind of taking it on faith that they're out here somewhere, and just the world is just getting constantly glitchy on me. That's okay. Eat some bread, don't die. I'm not eating. Why am I not eating the bread? What is going on? Am I not hungry? Okay, I can't eat bread. Can I eat a pork chop? Is it the shield? Why can't I eat right now? What is happening? I need to be able to eat. Maybe there's something in my inventory preventing me from eating? Maybe we need to do a quick log. Let's do a quick relog. Oh dear. Well, this is usually a bad sign. Well, I kind of don't want to just kill the process. Okay, I've given it a minute and it's not closing, so I don't know what to do. There is no Alt F4. I'm on Linux. I could probably tab out. Yeah, and then kill. Yeah, I know it could get corrupted. Do it. Just do it. My present assumption is that what had happened was that when we left the pocket dimension with the door and came back into the real world didn't actually load, or we didn't get moved into it properly, and that's why we were unable to eat. We probably would have been unable to interact with things. Something didn't quite clear out right. And now it's probably corrupted. I hope you've enjoyed the Hexxit II series, because it could be over now. This is it. This is going to be the moment of truth. Does the world even load? I know of some tricks to get it working again if it doesn't. I know of some things that we can do. Oh. Now that is intriguing. That is very intriguing indeed. Back inside of the pocket dimension, eh? Very intriguing. There are, of course, like, you know, Minecraft does backups itself. So that was going to be my plan if things looked really bad, was to just try to reload one of those. And then after that, I've recovered worlds by going in manually, like deleting entities, moving player files around. It's been years since I've had to do that. I mean, I'm talking maybe pre-Tekkit Legends days since I've broken a world that profoundly. But you'll notice nothing's happening right now. We ran through the portal that should have taken us back to the overworld. Yeah, okay, we're in the overworld. But are we? I guess quick and easy way to find out. Can I kill a turkey? I can. And I can pick it up. Sure. What else can I interact with, allegedly? Can I break a block and will it actually break? Okay. Interesting. Well. Ooh, more greens! Okay, this is exactly what we needed to find. We gotta collect all of these so that if we do eventually come across a chocobo, which at this point is increasingly looking like less and less likely, but if we do find one, you know, it'd be nice to be able to actually collect it and take it with us on a journey. You know what's actually awful, though, is that I did start this episode with a set amount of time I had to record, and I thought we'd be able to do more, but I spent so much time waiting and hoping that the game would sort of unfreeze itself that we've lost all of that time. And now we're just kind of in an awkward position where it's like, well, where are we ending this episode at then? Here? Well, I'm just climbing a mountain and talking about how I don't have enough free time? That doesn't sound good. That's not a good way to the end of the episode. Well, how about we end it on something like tantalizing? There's like some kind of well, we've seen one of those houses before. Not one of those, though. Big tree. No sign of chocobos, though. Maybe they only spawn in certain biomes. Well, tune in next time, where I'm definitely going to go into this tower, and maybe actually just use this to get to the top and fight the boss. We'll see. Until then, thank you folks for watching. God bless you, and I'll see you later. Goodbye!